everyone, this is the Zone Guide, and this is my first video I've ever made for YouTube, or really recorded at all, so please be patient with me. What I'm really trying to do here today is just address an issue that I've seen really no solutions for online. I looked for a while for myself, and even after the patch, this quest still seems to be bugged. We're talking about the Visions of Truth quest here in Stalker 2. And there's multiple points where people get bugged. I'm going to address those as we go on with the video. I'll put timestamps in the description. So the bug that I'm currently taking a look at here is once you have the first part of the conversation with the sea consciousness, put in the pendant, talk to the man, you have a few words exchanged, and then the conversation will just abruptly end and he'll say, speak to the boss, speak to the man in charge. And what's supposed to happen here is Scar is supposed to interrupt in the conversation and say something like, hey, tell me about this new era. But he'll glitch out and won't ever say anything. And it's really finicky. I've been able to get this to work and not been able to get this to work, so I'm going to try what worked for me the first time here. Kind of discovered this almost by accident after looking through some suggestions online. They were partially correct, but saying it was more about time and having to wait, there's no other solution. And the solution I found here, you can seem to force it to occur. So, firstly, I'm on PC. This might be doable on Xbox if you can time it all perfectly and just, you could sit and wait in this base until an emission hits. You would literally just have to sit and wait until an emission spawns, but it is doable. It's much easier on PC because we have this UE tools command, and that's what I'm going to use today. You can install it on Nexus mods. It's pretty straightforward. I'll put that in the description as well here. And I'm really just doing this video to try to be helpful. You know, this is my first video I've ever made, so please be patient if I don't have the greatest video quality or anything here. But I'm really just trying to address an issue that I think is stopping a lot of people from progressing the main quest line. So, you know, it's a pretty major deal. And the solution I have might be a little weird, but it's exactly what worked for me. I think it involves a lot of different factors. So firstly, we want to ride the elevator up to the top of this room. And you can see right now this building's completely empty, there's no people in it. That's how it should be, but as you can see, it won't be that way here soon once the emission hits. So, we're going to go ahead and UE tools here and do X start mission. No spaces, and S and M are capitalized. Oh, I'm sorry, X start emission. Missed the E there. Alright, and you can see that worked. And so, for some reason, when I just say it in this building, it still doesn't complete properly. So what I actually suggest is to go run around about 100 meters away or so. And then you want to try to get into the building where all this stuff goes down right before the emission actually begins. Not when you get the first warning, but once it actually starts damaging you. So you really got to try to time it. I also think, you know, you want to try to get as far away as possible while the emission is still kind of building up. Because you can see here, it won't hit for, like, immediately. It still takes a while to kind of come into existence here. Like I said, I kind of solved this accidentally by just getting bored and running around while this emission was starting for me, because it took a while. And then that's the time that I actually could get it to reset properly. So I think it's something to do with maybe like a city entrance trigger. Like you have to be a certain distance away, and that will cause the triggers to all kind of reset for the quest here. So I think, you know, you come out to this ball here, that should be fine. And then I'm going to wait just a little bit out here until we actually start seeing some redness of the emission here. Maybe I'll cut some of this out of the video here. We'll just see how long I have to wait. Okay, so you can see here, we got the alert here, and the key here is that we want to get this mission here on our mission tracker. So now we have the mission, get to the shelter, and I'm going to go right back to where we were. I'm on the wrong way. And we get struck by lightning, that's huge. So you, doing the strat, it's probably best to have some energy drinks on you, just in case, you mess up a little like I did, because as long as you get drinks, well, as long as you don't get struck by lightning. Alright, and we made it back. So, we don't want to immediately go back down the elevator, that will not fix it. What we want to do now is, wait for this mission to end completely. I think it's also best to come and wait in this room, because you might be blocking enemy spawns by not being in this room, but by like being in their line of sight, it won't spawn them, I believe. I'm not sure really, but like I said, this is the one time I got it waiting like this, so we'll see if it works this time. Now we're just waiting for the mission to completely end. It's currently actually going on now. Alright, as you can see, there's voices behind us. I don't want to go look just to not mess anything up. I think they might get hostile if I go out there, so we'll just go straight down the elevator now, and hopefully this should trigger as we're in the elevator right here. That's how you know it worked. We'll start talking through the wall here and finish that conversation with Scar. And it finally worked this time. Let's go. Okay, so I think the key really is to run out and come back in is like the quest trigger. And this is how you know it's working, is when he starts finishing the conversation through the wall here. And then it gets real glitchy from here on out, but I think I have it completely solved here. This will also address some of the other bugs that I was talking about, point those out when we get here. But I will try to explain everything as we go through the mission here. And I saw some other guides, I'm not trying to insult anyone, but I saw some other guides on YouTube, and they were like AI generated, so I'm trying to be like authentic and present as many solutions as I can here. I only know so much though, so if anyone knows any further suggestions, please comment down below. And you know, a like and subscribe would be wonderful. Maybe I'll make some more of these videos. I really felt like this one was more just needed. Did it out of necessity here. As you can see, we're finishing the whole conversation. He says we need to distract the ward, and this is where it gets glitchy again. So we need to immediately run to the room we're supposed to be in here. Otherwise, these spawns won't work properly. Because we're supposed to be fighting ward right in here. But as you can see, if we go back into this room, that seems to make them all spawn again. And that's what happened last time. Yep, so now I'm gonna load up some slugs, because these are all like super heavy armor. It's really annoying to fight, guys. But I figure shotgun with slugs, as long as you can tap heads, which we'll see how I do under pressure here. It seems to work alright. Specifically the slugs is what you want though, not no buckshot. Alright, now you can see there'll be a lot of enemies in here. Okay. Okay, I think we got them all. Also really like the rhino for these guys. Anything that one taps to the head is what you want here. This also works, but since we're kind of plus 40, so it's not the best option. Okay, and this is where it starts getting glitchy. So I'll do a little disclaimer beforehand here. There will be a lot of friendlies ahead that are just standing still. Their AI seems to be glitched out, so you have to make sure not to shoot them. Only shoot the ward guys here. It's very crucial that you do this properly here. You cannot shoot the friendlies, otherwise Scar will glitch out and start attacking you in the next part of the mission, and you will hit another progression blocker and just be left with a little bit further of an issue. But as long as you don't shoot those friendlies, this should work properly all the way through here. Hopefully, we'll see. Well, that sucks. Okay, I'm just gonna continue on. Hopefully that doesn't mess anything up here. Well, I guess we'll find out. And that guy just fried me. Good lord. I'm playing on the max difficulty here. I still haven't had any problems like that testing this, but I guess it happens sometimes. Missed too many headies on that guy on the stairs. Okay, so yeah, there's gonna be some friendlies up ahead. We're gonna make sure not to shoot them here, and hopefully Scar won't be mad at us later in the mission. This part is kind of hard coming up next, so hopefully I don't die here. We'll see. Might go and lower the difficulty just for the sake of this. friendly right there. We gotta make sure not to shoot that. So as you can see, the mission marker still hasn't progressed, so I'm just going to stay in here until all these guys are dead. Seems to work better the last time. I'm not sure what I did different that time. But I think we're still on track here, as long as we haven't killed these friendlies. And, you know, the ward is still coming in here. Okay, so walk outside and that seems to progress it here. Oh shit! Thank God we lowered the difficulty, because that definitely would have died there. Okay, so let's keep going. So this is actually the furthest I've gotten, not gonna lie to you guys, but you know, hopefully we'll see how this works. I think there were two big keys there, is not killing those friendlies, and you know, if you suck at the dialogue, all the stuff that I was fixing for that there. Those are really just the two things I wanted to mention. I'm just going to play this mission out the rest of the way if you guys want to watch. If not, I appreciate it. Hopefully these work for you guys. And, you know, like I said, I do think it's doable on console, just a lot more inconvenient. You just have to sit and wait for that mission and then run out and make sure you do the quest trigger like I was showing in the first part of the video.